This is why the cost of goods and services in Nigeria keeps increasing as they go by. Have you ever wondered why things aren't getting better in Nigeria? Number one is corruption. Some of you will ask, how come corruption? We all know that Nigeria is corrupt, but how does corruption affect the cost of goods and services? Now, this is the corruption in the clearance charges places. So how much do you think that these people charge just to clear 45th container for people? Now, let me shock you guys. Sometimes these people charge as high as 21 million naira recently just to clear, goods that just got imported in Nigeria. Some people, like one guy posted, the guy you are seeing here, posted earlier yesterday that he cleared his 245th containers at the price of 42 million naira, which means that each container of 45th was cleared at the rate of 21 million naira per container. The two of the 45th container that got cleared by this guy, he paid 42 million naira to Nigeria Custom just to clear his goods from the seaport. Nigeria, my country. You see, we are talking about corruption. It has rooted the system of Nigeria to the extent that they no longer know how to make life easier for the masses. And the funny part of it is that this guy said, okay, that he paid it, right? But it doesn't end there, because the goods that he imported, the cost of clearing the goods is even higher than what he paid to buy the goods and import it to Nigeria. But just to clear it is now higher than both the cost of cost of buying the goods from outside of the country and bringing it to Nigerian seaport. Now ask yourself this question. Why are Nigerians paying money to clear their goods? Should we pay money to clear our goods in Nigerian seaport? We shouldn't. Provided you have all your documents, why should we pay to clear our goods? Some African countries doesn't pay. Some African countries indigenous doesn't pay to clear their goods in their country. For instance, Senegal. Senegal have free importation. No matter how costly that country is, you cannot compare Nigerian economy to that country. They are doing well. You buy clothes as cheap as 3,000, buy clothes as cheap as 500, 1,000, 5,000, 4,000 CFA. But in Nigeria, that is in their own currency. In Nigeria, can you buy it? You can't. Nigerians are suffering to make life easier for them, but the so-called government are making it harder for the citizens of the country. These are the reasons why some people will say that they want to split, they don't want to continue with this one Nigeria anymore. Because the corruption is keep getting worse as day goes by. Things are not even getting better in any way. How can a custom charge a 45th container at the rate of 21 million naira? And these guys say that this is something that they pay at the rate of 5 million naira before, which is even lesser than 10 million naira. You see why things are getting worse in Nigeria recently? So when you calculate all these things, you are charging 21 million naira just to clear a 45th container without minding its contents. If the price of anything that's inside there will be sold at the rate of 5 naira, you don't even care. All you care is that it is in 40 feet. You have to clear for 21 million naira. And this guy said that if they should, as he paid 42 million naira for this, he will have to calculate the cost of buying the goods, the cost of transporting, that is, getting the goods from the place he bought it, conveying it through shipping to Nigeria, and the cost of clearing it. Again, the cost of transporting it from that seaport to the warehouse, and probably his time now. Then who gonna pay it? Now still the masses. All these triggers to increase the cost of goods and services in Nigeria. Now look at recently, the aviation minister was called upon by a very dark man concerning the ill maltreatment and overcharging they charged one Nigerian lady that had been transporting her, that has been, conveying her goods through freight. The freight charge. Remember that if you are traveling, no matter the goods you are carrying from Nigeria or any airport it is, before that you are using airport, that is, you are using plane to transport whatever you want to do, my country people, there is a certain amount of kg that you will not be charged. If you carry extra kg apart from that kg, that is when you will be charged. The only charge you are going to pay is only the extra kg. For instance, they might charge, or they might give you free 23 kg. Come with any of your luggage, but should not exceed 23 kg. Any extra thing that is above 23 kg, you have to pay that extra amount of kg. Now, according to this woman, she boarded three tickets, three at a spot because of what she's traveling with. And each is at the rate of 23 kg. And she calculated all of them. None of them exceed that 23 kg per three seats. Then why is Nigerian, even the Minister of Aviation, why are they charging this girl, this woman, above what is required? Why going above the law? Why? Why taking the law on your hands? Now, this woman called upon Very Dark Man. Very Dark Man called a Minister of Aviation. The next thing we hear is that her passport got seized 2 days ago. Not just that alone, yesterday, according to the news spreading online, she has been arrested and be taken to court. Court for what? For what? For saying that people are abusing her? For saying that people are overcharging her? How did she went wrong? So instead of trying to seize her phone, she refused to seize that her phone will never be seized, no matter what. Do you understand the rate of corruption that has been rooted Nigerian system? Now, fuel is at the rate of 1,065. Even Rotimi Amechi was even lamenting on a recent interview. My country people, things they say they happen. Things is really happening. This one Minister of Transportation, known as Rotimi Amechi, said that he doesn't want to miss heaven, and that is why he doesn't give talks money. That's why he doesn't give talks money. He said the society might not hold you accountable because you are a big man, but God in heaven will hold you accountable and you won't make heaven. That is why I have never given talks money, because I want to make heaven. This former governor of Rivers State also stated that youth storm different streets and protest against high cost of living, but he has not seen anything that shows that the youth are serious. People should be angry because you cannot see a group of people stealing your money without doing anything. I am really angry with the citizens because they are not doing anything. Look at what happened in Edo State. Should any politician be campaigning in Edo State? Since some of us cannot afford to buy diesel again because it's costly, Amechi blatantly said. So when all these things are happening, should we storm that seaport side? Is that how they will know that, yes, Nigerians are serious of this cost of things? How can a custom be charging 40, 50 at the rate of 21 million naira, knowing how things are cost in Nigeria? The person has to transport it, knowing the cost of fuel in Nigeria now. And people will blame it that it's inflation. What are the causes of inflation? Inflation, there are things that trigger inflation. You don't just come and say that it's inflation. We have demand pull inflation. When aggregate demands growing faster than aggregate supply. When your demands are more than the thing that are being supplied. We also have cost push inflation, which is higher production of costs, such as raw materials and wages. Do you understand it? So, and the Dangote refinery import raw crude from out of Nigeria. If each crude is being charged, like the way these customs are charging, they will still charge him. Then if he produce, he will still add cost of production, cost of importation, and everything, even cost of buying of the raw material. Then guess how much they're selling fuel. People that even import oil, already processed oils in their countries, are even buying better more than us. Then the devaluation, increasing cost of imported goods and boost to domestic demand. Again, is rising wages. Higher wages increases firms' cost and consumers' disposable income. And so many of them, when you are charging high custom fees, what do you expect the masses to do? They should dance, they should rejoice. The masses will bear the burden. You and I are bearing the burden of what the so-called Nigerian government are doing in Nigeria. Can't Tinubu, it is called TPEN recently, can't he call all these people to order? Why charging 42 million just to clear 40 feet? This is just one person that is coming. Only one man cleared his 240 feet container with 42 million naira. Talk more of when we have over 1,000 importers in Nigeria. Then guess how much you'll be buying ordinary a toothpaste. And people are complaining recently that foods no longer taste the way they used to taste before. That is like they're now using more chemicals, which is hazardous and dangerous to the bodies of into human lives in Nigeria.
No problem.
May God help us in this country. May God help us. No wonder people are eager to travel out of Nigeria recently, telling you that some more people that survive in Nigeria, only people that are killing people. That it's not easy now to be in Nigeria. The rate of hardship in Nigeria is alarming. My subscribers, I hope you all are coping well. Don't forget to still be strong. No matter how hard things are now, try to be strong. Don't think otherwise of committing suicide, for it will never be the best option. We will still come out of all these problems strong and firmly. Be strong, my lovely subscribers, my lovely viewers out there. I love you all. Don't forget to subscribe and stick for more.